Okay, so your homework this week, I'm going to have you do assignment 11.1, do all of it. All you're doing is building chords. So they're asking you to build the fifth, so this is the flatted fifth, right? And then they're asking you what key it's going to be in, right? So this is, and they're all in root position. I don't think there's one single chord that's not in root position. So you can take this root, right? So our A flat, drop it down a fifth, and then all you're going to do up here is write D flat. So we're in the key of D flat major for this altered chord. Okay? That's all you have to do. And they're only looking for the major key in which this chord is found, so you don't have to worry about minor keys at all. Just put in the major key. So basically all of these, just find whatever the fifth is that's lower than this. Go a perfect fifth down, there's your key, right? And all we have to do is stack it up, snowman style, right? And then alter your fifth. So in this case, we already have an E flat in the key of D flat major. So we're going to have to lower it and then lower it again. So it's going to end up being E double flat. And I will warn you, with these altered keys, you are going to end up with a lot of double sharps and double flats. Because if you're already in a key with a lot of flats in it or a lot of sharps in it, and you've got to raise it again even more, double sharp territory. So let's look at the next one. So I'll do the first, technically you've got the first three done for you. So let's look at our next. So we've got a D flat in root position, which means if we go down a fifth to find the key, we're going to have a G flat. And then we've got an augmented seventh, which means not raising the seventh note, right? We're going to raise the fifth. So that means in the key of G flat, we've got D flat, F natural, A. Normally in our key we would have an A flat, and then we've got our 7, which is going to be a C flat. Now, because we're raising the fifth, we're going to take away this flat, and on our A, we're going to give a little natural symbol, right, to show that the fifth is going to be raised. And that's all there is to it, right? Pretty simple. And then, so after 11.1, you're going to go to 11.3. So this is our little voice leading challenge for finding altered dominants. So you can see we have a couple here. Right here we've got our 5 with a lowered fifth, right? Here, raised fifth. And then here we're dealing with 13ths, so keep that in mind. These are our altered. So, our altered chords. So if I start this one, we're in the key of A major, right? And our first chord, it's a 7th chord, root position, right, in the key of A. So our note's E, so this is going to be 5, 7. And then we just fill in the rest of the notes. So let's put a B in the tenor, and maybe a G in the alto. Right, then we've got our E, G, B, D chord, 5, 7, plain and simple. Our next chord, now we're dealing with this lowered fifth, okay? So we've got, again, we can assume this is going to be a 5, 7 with a flat 5, right? That's how you write it in Roman numeral, your Roman numeral analysis. Oh wait, except you put the flat right after the 5. There we go. Perfect. And now we just have to fill in the notes. So again, we've got the same notes. I mean, we're still dealing with a 5, 7 chord. So let's keep what we can. So we're going to keep our G, and then the 5th note of our chord, this B, we have to lower. So we're just going to lower it by a half step. Throw a B flat in there. All right? Pretty simple. Next chord, we've got an A. We're in the key of A major. A, C, E. We just have to fill in the rest. We'll use good voice leading. Basically just go to the nearest note. So we'll add an A here, and then we'll have the alto drop down to an E. So pretty simple. So fill in the rest. You get the rest of these. If you have any questions, you're going to do numbers 1, 2, and 3. Come with questions on Monday. And then, because we only have 3 questions that you have to fill out, I'm also going to have you do assignment 11.4. Again, it's only 3 questions. It's not too bad. And you're just going to do a flat-out Roman numeral analysis of these, right? And you've got some altered chords to deal with, as you can see. All right, so let's take a look at this one. We'll get started. So we're in the key of D major or B minor. Our first chord will probably tell us which it is. So I can see that we've got a B, F, and a B, D, oh wait, careful, bass clef, double bass clef, and an F and a B. So it looks like we're probably in B minor with a minor 1 chord. Pretty simple, okay? Now our next chord, we can look, we've got some accidentals here, so this could give us a clue as to what we're dealing with. All right, so we've got an F sharp, A natural, oh wait, sorry, yeah, A natural. I don't know why all these A naturals are in here, because it's already, according to our key, A natural. It must be something from the previous part. It's probably just a courtesy reminder. So we've got A naturals, lots of A naturals. Here's a C natural, right? Oh no, wait, there's another ledger line in there. Sorry, that's A natural. So we've got A, F, A, F, A. Here's our D. It's probably a DFA, right? So A is on the bottom. Or it could be an FAC. It's probably, so we could either do DFA or an FAC because we have to determine how these two function. Now, the more likely scenario is that this D is a suspension from this chord over here. So let's assume that we're dealing with an FAC chord, which in the key of B minor is a 5 chord. And it's going to be a major 5 chord. Wait. Oh, sorry, it's F sharp, sorry. So it's F sharp AC, which means that it's going to be a minor 5 chord. And then because A is in the bass, it's going to be just a 5/6. Okay? So pretty easy. I will warn you, this is the chord where the raised and or where the altered dominant exists, where all those crazy accidentals are. All right, have a great weekend, everybody. I want to remind everyone that Monday is President's Day, so we will not have class. So I will see you in 2 weeks. If you do have any questions that come up before you get to see me, email me your questions, call me. I'm available. We can set up a Skype session. I'm happy to do that. But feel free to contact me. I'll be around on Monday. So, yeah. But there won't be any class. So have a great President's Day weekend. Enjoy doing your theory homework. All right. Bye-bye.